Good?
Live.
All right, hey, Shalom, Shalom,
Shalom.
Hey, we the real Hebrew Israelites. Man, we can't reach out day in, day out. Prophesy the downfall, destruction of the veil. Also known as Babylon the Great, according to the Holy Scriptures. Before we get started, we want to give our glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh. For our silk, Yahweh, shine for our silk, for us. I'm on to the apostle and the elders, great news for we will show them about the speak the person to the elect. We out here another year, 2025. The hopeful year of our deliverance. We hope to be delivered this year. I was saying, I pray the Lord deliver us in the summertime. We don't want the Lord to come on the Sabbath. No, we don't want the Lord to come on the Sabbath day, because the scriptures speak about that, man, because the Lord going to be on, no disrespect to Heavenly Father, the Lord going to be on that that's on the Sabbath, even worse, man. So, like I said, it's the hopeful year of our deliverance. How we going to be delivered according to the scriptures? Go to Wisdom Solomon 5th chapter. That's how we going to be delivered. Okay? And simultaneously, with the deliverance, the destruction going to come according to the prophecies of the scriptures. The prophesied to destroy by no destruction. The brother was sending a video around on social media with the missiles, man. They show you how fucking fast they go. If Jake ain't seen it, I know I sent it to you. The brother, the elder brother I was trying to send it to him. I think I sent it to a couple other brothers here on social media. All right. Hey, go to I need a fact check. So that's the visions that our forefathers saw. This place being destroyed. That's what they see the missiles. But the terminology was immaculate that they were using at that time. They didn't know what a missile was. All right? That's why the prophets and the elders, all right, the prophets, they were going to stand up in their block. And then, the scripture says,
It's Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that blow up the coals and the fire that bring forth the instrument for his work. I have created the waster to destroy. All right, that's going into what the elder was speaking about, the missiles, man. The Lord is the one, man, that gave Esau the knowledge of creating, of splitting atoms, man, to come up with these weapons of mass destruction, man. So ultimately, these weapons belong to the Lord, man. Okay? They belong to the Lord. They're going to be used in World War III, man, to bring the end, man.
Yeah, they're known as arrows in the scriptures. And these devils, they even know that, though, that the scriptures, with a reference to arrows, they know it's talking about the missiles. Because these devils, they had that movie where they got this term that's known as a broken arrow. That's like a euphemism, if you will, whatever. Because it basically means like a stolen missile or something like that. You got something? Oh.
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. So let's talk about the nuclear missile, man. The ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile, which means they can go between continents, man. They can go from one end of the world to the other end of the world. So what Ezra saw, he described it as an arrow, but he saw it going from one end of the world to the other end of the world, man. So that's the missile, man.
Yeah, right. The scriptures speak about how by these were the third part of man killed, according to the scriptures. That's what our forefather John the Revelator saw the Isle of Patmos when he had a vision of all the world wars. World War I, World War II, World War III, all that's mentioned in the Holy Scriptures, man. All right? And that's how the Heavenly Father gonna get rid of this. Hey, you read Revelation the 8th chapter, talking about the trees, the third part, the trees was burnt and all that. Go to Revelation the 8th chapter. Okay? Chapter 8. Because that's what these missiles come get. Go to the 2nd chapter. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 8 and verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of waters.
Yeah, God, that's read it again.
It say Revelation chapter 8, verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp.
Yeah, let's talk about the missiles, man. Okay? Let's talk about the destruction. That's what John saw in the Isle of Patmos, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And it fell upon the third part of rivers and upon the fountains of waters.
Right.
And
Like I said, Esau's rivers. You see? All right? Because you got something known as, what's it called? No. That's too weird to do right here. You know what I'm saying? It's radiation. You know, radiation from the nuclear fallout. Go ahead.
yep, the next verse going into it. This is Revelation chapter 11, 8, verse 11. And the name of the star is called wormwood, and the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters.
Go back to the contaminated. We're going to wormwood. So that's how a lot of, once these missiles fall, you got something known as a nuclear fallout. So it's going, the chemicals from the missiles is basically going to contaminate the water and shit. It's going to be radioactive water. That's the word. The water, y'all. Shut.
It said,
Go ahead.
and the name of the star is called wormwood, and the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter.
Yeah, because people going to be drinking contaminated water.
Right.
Okay. You see? And that's how a lot of people are going to die from drinking. Because, you know, they ain't going to have no other source of water to drink.
This is Second Ezra, chapter 6.
I was gonna say this. When you had the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, those people still suffering from that bomb, man. All right, they still accepting defects. I believe it was Yeah, man. They suffering those defects, man.
Yup.
Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein.
Niggas already do that. Already. All these YNs, the majority of the YNs, they beef with niggas that they growed up with and that they was friends with. You know what I'm saying? Since grade school. They went to preschool, they knew motherfuckers since elementary school. You'll see? And then there was some difference that they had between each other, and then that's when the beef started. It's always like that.
And it says, reading on, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. So like the other said, there's not gonna be no running water out here, man. There's not gonna be no clean water out here, especially after the missiles.
Because even before the missiles hit, the thing is, when the missiles hit, that's the game over. You know, that's when it's a wrap. But even leading up until that time, see, that's gonna be turmoil. I remember being young, and my grandmother was moving out of an old house, and pretty much I remember they cut the water off, man. And I remember typically going to the faucet and getting water and running your cup. But at that time, I went to go turn the faucet on and the garden hose. You know, Jake typically took out the garden hose as a child. You know, the motherfucker then never came out, man. You know, and Jake haven't really witnessed that. You know, some Jakes have as far as having the utilities cut off. All right, but to really have your utilities, I'm talking about not benefit you or serving you, people gonna be in the world of trouble, man. Because people don't know how to fetch water. People don't know how to turn, water to drinkable water. You know, I'm talking about regular ass water, whether it be fresh water or salt water, reverse osmosis, taking snow, melting it down. The whole process, people don't really know how to make water drinkable, man.
They said Google search it. Don't take 3 days for a human to die. To go without water. Now you might stretch it a little, probably like 5 minutes, or maybe depending on strength. But for the most part, yes, man, that's right for yourself because your body's made for such things. And the element which brings life, like it's for combat, your ass will perish, man.
Yeah, because how long can you survive without water?
Man,
Within $72.
I said 3 hours. You said 3 hours they come out run. So a period of time,
your body uses water to flush out different fluids and waste. Your body got the ability to do that.
Exactly. Hey, when you don't have enough proper water, you're dehydrated. You can't properly get the bottom.
Nope.
So I use that just as an example. People gonna get in a world of trouble, man.
diarrhea.
Yes.
Well, that's why people go fight with one another like enemies. If you talk about friends, Genesis 6 chapter, and see, they go fight one another like enemies because because you're gonna have certain individuals. They might have running water. They might have a generator. They might have a well on their property.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Just like in the movie Leave the World Behind. The one nigga, he has something. That's when you ain't friends no more. You feel me? When it's a state of emergency, you know what I'm saying? FEMA has been initiated. It's a dire situation, nigga. We ain't friends no more. The nuclear bomb go off like in a movie Homestead. Oh, you know, hey, we ain't friends no more. That's when it get real. You know?
Right. I want to say this. The other thing too, what's happening worldwide, he putting the viruses back out there. You got something called the neurovirus, and you got the bird is coming back up. They said a guy in New Orleans, he got caught with a case down there, man. So now they're doing the mortality rate. They said this is gonna be way higher than what C-119 did, man. So they're practicing going on already, man. And there's no doubt they already said it's gonna be another lockdown. All right, so you better enjoy while you got it,
Because they already pushing for that V word. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, that VACCINES. For what you mentioned about the bird, they already pushing for millions of dosages, man. You see, so like the brother said, what he holds is true. You know, the lockdowns are coming, man, and this time it's gonna be way more
Remember what they said? They were saying that 2025, 3+ million people supposed to expire.
There was a show they predicted and showing in 2025. What was it? Was it Songbird? It was one of them shows, and it was depicting the show.
A lot of them old good movies, they was in like happening at this time. Like they was like a futuristic type of movie from the perspective of the future.
Yeah.
That's what they was coming from. They was coming from the perspective of the future. Like on the movie Soil and Green, I believe that was like 2022 or 2023. That's what it was with Soil and Green during that time with the movie with Charles Heston. When they was eating people. Because that's what y'all gonna eat, just like the movie Snowpiercer. And this happened before in the scriptures. That's why we refer to 78 2.0. So it's gonna be the worst of 78. Our people, you niggas, you Jakes, you Negroes, Latinos, Niggas, you was eating your children and shit, man. All right, that's in the scriptures. And us with the nigga, what's that nigga name? Chris Evans, that nigga in the movie Smoker. You like the way they taste, they tender, like the motherfucking tenderloin. Or motherfucking no, this is what it is. What's that shit called? It's a law with veal. That real tender like a motherfucker. That nigga ain't eating a baby, man. Ain't no cap. That's what the Heavenly Father gonna bring upon you niggas. You Israelites, you don't want to take heat, man. Okay?
Yeah, because all hell is breaking loose, man. Hey, with the 2 T attacks that took place, one at the Trump Towers, one was at Las Vegas, all right, then they had the other one. Hey, you had a mass shooting at NYC, all right, and then also at NYC, what else there happened? It's so much shit going on, man, that the Lord is bringing judgment. These people ain't ready for it. Hey, I even re-uploaded some video footage of the shit taking place. I was showing some brothers last night. Man, you got people that's in a frantic mode, man. You know, not knowing which way to turn.
There's a lot of shit going on with the economy. Okay, because you know, look, the Heavenly Father speak about a time of trouble.
See, these people, they was in a world of trouble because look, the truck came through first, right? The truck just went it rained off the road and got down, started shooting. You know, after he got down, hit 10, 15 people,
Yeah.
all right, and the number of dead is about 10 to 15, right? Then the nigga get out the car and start guns blazing, man, and got his ass shot, man. And they saying that there's a lot of others that have the same motive that's here in the U.S., man. So it's this devil about to lock this bitch down.
Over everything, man. So they're willing to give up their rights in order for them to feel secure. So when that dog, that's trying to get out, like you said, survival finish, that finish should go out the window. We saw the example about the lockdown, man. Them niggas was throwing each other on the bus, but you ain't take the jab, he ain't take the jab, man. Right. They labeled you as the enemy of the state, man. Right. Okay? And then they wanted your ass to be apprehended, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how you know they're gonna push that safety when they push the MOTV. They push They're gonna use safety, T attack, healthcare. You know, they're gonna use all of that.
Like the brother shit last night. If you see something, say something.
I got that too.
I gotta bring this up. This for you. Kamaki. This for you. Benjamin Franklin's famous quote, and I know what you was getting at. It says Benjamin Franklin once said, "Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety." Again, I read it again. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. You know, and that's
these people been brainwashed, man. Yeah. Into, you know, they can't even protect themselves. That's a fucked up mentality to have. If you ain't in the mentality of motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? It's either you will pray or you pray. What the fuck? If you ain't got that type of feeling for another man to come and defend your home and defend your family and to protect you, you gotta be out of your minds, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is with the majority of these people, man. These people, they become dependent, especially our people. Okay, they really become. Talk about Heavenly Father doesn't go in, stay in the staff. You know, that's a choice. But I got some concerns. I said to get, bro. I got
15.
Isaiah 10 and 20, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again." All right, Isaiah 10 and 20, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day." All right, what day? It's all when the scriptures talk about in that day, typically it's talking about the time of tribulation. All right, Jacob's trouble. It says what? That the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord and Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. And what does it mean to stay? To like lean upon as a support, all right, trust in, having confidence within, okay, you know, because that's what that's going into. So we're no longer leaning upon Esau, Edom, especially being enlightened to the truth. All right, but especially even more so in that day, man. We ain't gonna be trying to, when this devil tell you that everybody go down to the mega dome, you know what I'm saying? And congregate here, and there will be supplies, there will be, medical equipment, there will be certain things to benefit you. We ain't gonna trust this devil because he has no pure motive. They did it during Katrina.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
What gets you when you trust in him? He said, "Oh, this thing is out there. Take a jump shot, and you're gonna be all good." Now people dropping dead. You know what I'm saying? A year from it, and all that stuff like that. You've seen all the effects of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets you. You trust in this thing.
Yeah, that's what I was say. Never trust our
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not ever.
Go to that.
That dude about you. We made money off that shit, man. Okay? We made money off that shit. And then when it was all said and done, they said, "Oh, just forget about it." You know what I'm saying? Just forget about it. Never, good.
Yeah, because all of our people will never trust this devil, man. You never trust the devil. Never. Not at any time ever. And now or the future, you never trust this devil. You see? Because when you go throughout history, all right, and you look at different accounts in history, when our people trusted this devil, look what happened to them.
Oh, man.
Look what happened to them. You see? Look at the native, the native Indians.
Yeah, they got deceived. They got the smallpox. You know, they gave them. They act as if they came with good. You know, he spoke with a forked tongue. They act as if they came with good, but all was deceit, man. All was lie.
Psalm 55 and 21. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war is in his
Now,
heart.
if you know about butter, you try to grab it. Sometimes you might click it too quick, and the motherfucker jump out your head like a bar of soap, man. You know, that's how his words is. He
said smoother than butter. So his words that he speak is slick, man, like a pimp. You ever seen a pimp in action, man? A pimp ain't slick back, like the brother said. You ever seen a pimp in action? You know, his words, his game is all smooth talk, man. You know, it just reels you in. Yeah. You see? But the whole time he has an ulterior motive, man, to deceive you, to overtake you, man.
That's what it is. Yeah. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? Huh? It's very eloquent. Yeah. You know, it's smooth.
If they gonna meet and put together,
It make you feel good and shit. It's very thought out. You know, it's meticulous. Right. Like the brother said, he used big words for it. It says his words were smoother than, were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yet were they drawn swords. So just like David said, man, he said, roughly paraphrasing, he said, "I am for peace, but when they speak, they are for war." You know, and that's ultimately what they is, man. They all about trying to slay the righteous, all right, and establish their own form of righteousness, which is not righteousness at all. It's wickedness, man. You know, and this is the MO of Esau Edom. You know, so here it is, quoting the scripture in the book of Psalms. I've seen the wicked spread themselves like a green-bay tree. Here it is, this devil has been going all throughout the earth, spreading his deceit, his wickedness, like it says in the book of Revelation. You know, after a certain amount of time, he shall go about and deceive the nations, man. And that's what this devil did. Esau Edom. Okay, and guess what? Our people are still this under that deception. Okay, to this very day, and that's why the Lord raised up men to speak against this wickedness and to speak against this place to counteract the deception that's out here, man. Hey, it's the spirit that, because I was mentioning it recently, you got Putin that unveiled those so-called black icons, man. Just last year, man. You know, showcasing that Elon Musk and Trump, amongst others, are declaring that the Lord is a so-called black man, man. Right. The biblical Israelites are so-called black individuals, man. That's why the scripture said they are not known in the streets. Okay, go ahead, bro.
They said when was about to reveal them, they said they was hiding in the library somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Meaning they acting like they didn't do about it. They had that shit stored right the whole time. Right, he just used that as an advantage. Small has pissed him off.
I gotta ask you, Elder Malcolm was going into it. He was going to say that whole acronym of ISIS, right? You know, because at first it was ISIL, then it's ISIS. But he used that acronym as Israel Secret Intelligence Service, man. And he was going into why would they be going into museums, okay, which typically people steal the artifacts, the relics, they try to sell it on the black market for certain come up. But they were pretty much going to the museum destroying artifacts, trying to keep that narrative going. Trying to keep that whole narrative that they the Israelites and God's chosen people going, man.
He even acknowledged it, man. He said the world. Now we see that the world is we're ready to worship a black Jesus. Yes. He's like we should accept this. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So they knew the whole time. They knew the whole time, man.
They've always known.
They didn't say this was a lesser like image. They said no, he black. They said that.
Well, guess who also manning those ships in those so-called orbs that's in the skies and the heavens above? It's so-called black angels, man. It's not no pale face, all right, blonde hair, blue-eyed devil that's manning those ships. What movie was that? It was a movie that recently came out like a year or two ago. I want to say it's the Avengers, man. It was the fucking Avengers, bro. The last Avengers that dropped, but it was like 2-3 years ago, man. You had a fucking Edomite trying to man the ship, man. You know? You know. So they asked me, Black Panther, yeah. That's but if it was trying to man the ship, that ain't what's manning these ships, man. Okay? Contrary to popular belief, man.
Yeah, right. Yep. That's what we started off, really. Because the hopeful year of our deliverance. Right. Like I was saying in the beginning, man, we pray we get delivered in the summertime, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we pray it be a good old sunny, beautiful day with the Heavenly Father. You know, because it's going to turn from to darkness. It's gloomy. That's right. That's the day of the Lord. It's gloomy. Right? That's what's coming to this place. You see, they don't know about the gloominess that's coming to this place. They're gonna get caught off guard for so even with the food, all right, even with the blockchain, you know what I'm saying? Goods and services. Oh yeah, they were talking about all this whole shit with the motherfucking with Israel and Palestine. That whole war right there, that whole conflict, right? Now it's about to be hyperinflation because these cargo ships they can go to the U.S. now. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's a shorter route to get through there. But ever since the Americans they backing up, they bombing Yemen and these smaller Arab countries. All right, you know, but look what happened. Those Arabs, the Houthis and all them, bro, man. Look, bro, right? This the whole thing of our deliverance, man. The downfall and destruction of Israel. Yeah, the Lord said, man, deliver us from Jacob. Jacob name was changed to Israel, right? Which in the Hebrew is Joshua Allah. He put to the power. That's who the Lord coming to deliver, man. He ain't coming to. That's all. And really not even all his people. You see, this is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness. That's what we doing right now. You know, standing in great boldness, simply, man. Yeah, just like Mordecai did. When you watched the movie yesterday, that nigga was like, I ain't bowing, nigga. Hey, real talk. That's why Haman was mad, man. Hey, Haman the representative, he a motherfucker. He was yeah. So they really saw it that we all bowed out. You watched the movie yesterday, the one on YouTube, because you know, but it kind of like illustrated a little better in the movie. He was standing tall in there, probably. Every time that nigga said, "Hey, we walk by," she was pissed. Fuck you. That nigga Haman, he was pissed, bro. Because there's a saying in the world, I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. If you ain't watched the movie Esther on YouTube, go watch it so you can get a visual of what I'm saying, bro. Mordecai, every time he see he could be doing something, as soon as they walk by, he'll be like this, nigga. Fuck you. Straight up, bro. You hear me?
He had that
bold as hell to that devil.
His name Haman.
Yeah.
He had that Xerxes spirit.
Yeah.
If you will.
Yeah. And Haman, he was number 2 in the kingdom. You see?
Yeah.
It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labor when they
who afflicted us, man? You see? Who afflicted us, man?
who's still afflicting us.
Right. Well, the scripture says, he said with a continual stroke.
Yeah.
When you go into the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter, meaning this motherfucker unrelentless. He don't let up. See, he constantly wear out the same. That's what when you go where it goes, constantly harass. He always constantly harassing us. I was just saying to my other bitch, I said, I hate that. You know what I'm saying? Constantly harassing us. You gotta build this. You gotta pay your motherfucker. You gotta grow your license. You gotta pay a water bill. You gotta pay a gas bill. You gotta pay an electricity bill. You gotta pay child support, alimony. You gotta pay taxes.
I was just meditating on that shit. You see? I was like, in my head, I'm like, when all hell break loose, like we're gonna be faced with new troubles, such as having faith and all hell break loose, T attacks. Y'all know what I mean by T attacks and shit. But at least we ain't gotta fucking go to work no more. At least we ain't gotta fucking go trade for a white man who can beat us no more, man. I said I'd rather deal with the T attacks and going out here fending for myself than dealing with going to work 50, 60 hours and complaining about making crumbs, man. Yeah. Meanwhile, you got niggas that's fucking millionaires and billionaires that's reaping the benefits of your labor, man.
That man Esau, he has to be on our neck like this because he know if we get just a little bit foot in the door, because we're a mighty nation. We get that little foot in the door, we're gonna run through his ass, right? Like that movie The Banker with Anthony Mackie. That's Jake. Yeah. That Jake, he got one foot in the door, and it was a wrap, man. It was a wrap. He cannot let on those literally. Once you get up in there, wow,
Red Lobster was going under, and Jake would have took over and brought their ass out of bankruptcy.
Well, when you watch the movie Air, I went to this the series, the rise of the Los Angeles Lakers. I forget what it is, but it was during the time with like Magic Johnson when he came to their team. When they drafted Magic Johnson, that's when the Lakers started winning all them championships. Right? They was basically about to go bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? They was about to go they was about to go belly up, like the saying goes. You feel what I'm saying? But then when they drafted Magic Johnson, that's his like a nickname for him. It's a nickname for him. His real name is Irving Julius Irving Johnson. That's his name.
The LeBron James himself. LeBron James. He just brought so much revenue to the city. You know what I'm saying? People started moving here and they started constructing. You started seeing that nigga, you know what I'm saying, all them stadium tickets and stuff like that. People was coming just to see him. You start seeing buildings being built that was shut down, restaurants open. I really saw the transformation.
Literally. It made me think about what you said about if Jake get his foot in the door, because even in Atlanta, Egypt, the Egyptians was like, look, man, these niggas is mighty. We got to deal wise with them unless they jump out and join our enemy and fight against us. So they start doing money funding in the man, the boys, you know, by cutting off the little boy out and saving the girl. But that's the point. He saw the same thing. That's why he got to keep this low, man. It's too Indian. And then he got to make Jake compromise before he even let Jake get in the door. Right? Jake got to sell out. You got to transgress the law.
That's why before the year changed, you had that incident with Mike Tyson going up against Jake Paul, and guess what he did? He showed his ass. Just like Denzel Washington, man. Like the brother said, you got to do some type of low down compromising thing in order to get accepted, man. And that's the only way they accept you as a so-called black man, either incarcerated or emasculated. You either got to be in jail or you got to be soft ass bull. You can't be John Amos. Yeah, that
nigga RuPaul, he's still relevant. I seen the motherfucking commercial all over. They see the motherfucking commercial come back in this bitch. This nigga got a whole motherfucking show. He got a whole show. He's still relevant. Big Reigns too. Fucking Arsenio Hall, Big Reigns, Eddie Murphy, man. All these niggas compromise. If you're on TV, for the most part, 99% of the niggas on television is compromised. Yeah, the LeBron James, he dressed up a progressive commercial as the bitch with the bar, man. With a whole dressing skirt on, man. Tupac too, man. Fuck him.
Hey, that movie Pulp Fiction, I never got that, man. I never got that movie completely. That movie is completely about selling your soul. Yeah. Because at the end, he said, what's in that briefcase? They never showed it. Yeah. Then he said it was soul. And then he got one that didn't count it, man.
Just like Will Smith's first fucking movie. Got pounded by a fucking Edomite. That's why I don't support you niggas. I don't watch our shows. I don't even like watching. Once I found out some shit, I don't even like watching your movies, man. I completely get turned off and I don't indulge in it, man. Because it's disrespectful to my mental, man. But back in Western
Side, it's a hierarchy. It's wickedness, bro. The higher you go up, it's levels. What's that nigga name? Not the main character. The Keith Stansfield, the one who played what's that movie about the Lord? Clarence, that nigga right there, he played the Book of Clarence. He got this movie out, right? It's called Sorry to Bother You. You feel what I'm saying? And when you watch that movie, it basically illustrates and it laid out for you all so you can understand what you gotta do to go up levels. Yeah, the higher you go, it's different. It's different. You know what I'm saying?
And what happens when you no longer want to participate?
Tears.
What happened? What happened when you no longer want to participate and going up those levels? Like what Bill and certain other individuals, man, they pretty much ostracize you in a sense.
Well, we'll give a more modern example with Kanye West. Right. That's what it was for him. He didn't want to keep doing that shit. And that's what he like, man, fuck y'all. He said the Jews own everything.
Yeah, right.
He was like, I don't do that.
It's Mark chapter 8, verse 36.
For what shall it profit, man, if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? For what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
See, your soul is supposed to be invaluable, but you got people that put a value on it. So, for example, individuals take a 360 deal. They might sell off for $10,000 because $10,000 to a nigga who broke is a lot of money. But it's really not. It's really chump change. Niggas make that just working a regular job.
Yeah, let's sit on the street till I sold my soul to the devil the first cheap, man. No matter how much money you get, it never works.
Hey, that's why eventually they tend to resent that shit. Yep. Niggas go about trying to make themselves look hard, wearing sunshades indoors, wearing tattoos all over their body, trying to look hard like in the elite chopper. But the whole time he been compromised, man. All these individuals been bent over, compromised, went up the rectum in order to try to get in order to try to get somewhere in this society to try to avoid the cursing. Because they all running from the fucking cursing. Just like Apostle Hart was going in about the women getting the cursing, well, these men can't either. That's why everybody outside of the ultimately the truth, man, these niggas been compromised. That's why they want to.
Sugar said it out of his mouth. He said it's easier than me.
Caitlyn, bro.
Okay, you know, he said it's easier being the other, opposite of a male. Yeah. And I was gonna say this too, because Esau, he making fucking billions of dollars on Jake. And then, you know, he get Jake that little advance, okay? Then he'll fuck around, he get Jake 300,000. You owe that back to the nigga. Then he fuck around, he got control of your YouTube, he making money off that, your masters. Okay, so if he making billions of dollars off of
that's why I said even after he's dead, bro. A nigga go viral because that's when he start getting all the followers and all the attention when a nigga dead, bro. And then Esau still
hold on, then they take not only that, bro. Not only that, if you a rapper, you know, your master, Esau trying to find a way to swim you out of it. But not only that, they put assurance. Why you think niggas like they go at the niggas in the hood that's rapping about because they put assurance policies on it. So when you die, they take out assurance policy on you for more money.
And that's because they pushing this
and leave your family shit.
Exactly. They pushing this whole thug image. But even before that, dealing with Michael Jackson, he and Prince, they both were like top dogs in the whole pop industry, right? Well, guess what? They both were trying to go about establishing their masters and/or owning parts of Sony, and they wasn't having it.
And look at Diddy. He was about to damn near own fucking Ciroc. But I forgot the company that actually owns Ciroc. They knew that if you had a federal case, that you couldn't be a damn that last majority of the owner. So they turned in the information to the fans on that.
Hold on, the damn president of the U.S. is a whole. He got felonies, man. So if the president could be that, then that means you should be able to be a president of the U.S.
I would say a federal case.
Okay, yeah, man. He said that he could turn an average artist with a catalog that's pretty much like dying out. The buzz is fizzling out. He can turn that average artist into a legend by getting him murdered. And like you said, making money off his music after his death.
Yeah. And so we just speaking against the wickedness of Esau Edom. Brother about to get a precept.
This is going to a precept showing you that it's not worth selling out. You know what I'm saying? Matthew 27:3. Then Judas, which had betrayed him, it says, when he saw that he was condemned, repented himself, and brought again a 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and elders, saying, I have sinned, and that I have betrayed the innocent blood. It says, and that said, what is that to us? See thou to that. And he cast down the piece of silver in the temple and departed and went and hanged himself. And the chief priest took the silver pieces and said, it is not lawful for to put them into the treasury because it is the price of blood.
He got cut at the end before he killed himself.
Yeah.
He said, that ain't lawful. I don't want this back. But they were the ones that set it up. So in retrospect, they also had a role to do with that too.
Right.
That's what I'm getting. Blows on their hands too. But the point is, once they received that money and they seen that they betrayed their innocence for it, or sometimes they did some wickedness to obtain it, they no longer really resent it, man. They no longer really want it. You wake up in the morning, you got 5 followed by 12 zeros, all right, in your bank account, all right. You be happy for a moment in flesh, but then your spirit be like, man, what she trying to do to get it? It ain't working.
That's why the average don't take rappers. They be on damn drugs and shit because they fuck with their conscience, man. They fuck with their conscience on what they actually got to do. See, back in the day, those rap niggas back in the day, Esau wasn't that advanced with dealing with Jake when it came to the music industry and all of that. Now he got it bad. These niggas with each other, this generation, he wanted to do anything with it.
That's why the Lord gonna kill you.
Well, he thought he was the work of the working Jake. It's for the condition of Jake, man. But back in the day, yeah, Jake was bad condition. They wasn't rapping about the bad conditions and it being positive, man. And once they started rapping, talking about things like lottery and glamorizing, you can't play with that shit, man.
Hey, did they do that
For him and Venom Falls.
Oh yeah.
That's why he was so hasty to try to.
And that's why you have a lot of these jakes. That's why a lot of them be commit suicide. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these jakes, they'll commit suicide, or it'll be some shit like Rich Homie McCoy, for example. He overdosed. Yeah. So jakes, they be overdosing too. You know, because they cope with it. Yeah, because that's a coping mechanism when they use these different mind-altering substances. Why you drinking lean all day? You know, you smoke blunts after blunts after blunts. Like this nigga was on the Shannon, the Club Shay, this nigga. He big as hell. They always like get a big black brony nigga, like that nigga, what's his name on White Chicks? The father on everybody, Chris, Ted Cruz. That big ass nigga you talking about. Okay.
Yeah, what? But the thing is, you know, if you're like the person said, you put your hands on them, you know, seven goals. Go ahead. And to your point about the overdoses, a lot of those overdoses be murders too as well.
Yeah.
You know, like they have put it under the focus overdose, but they be murdering these murders, man. And they put it under, you know, because look at that.
For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some cover after, they have erred from the faith. Because contrary to public belief, individuals say money is the root. It's not money, bro. But it's not wrong with obtaining riches, bro. The problem is how niggas go about to obtain it. They willing to defraud their brother. They willing to kill, all right, for some motherfucking buffs, man. All right, it was a slideshow I was looking at in Detroit. Niggas will murder you for some glasses, nigga. For some Cartier glasses, bro. All right, I'm talking about straight lay you down and blow your brains out for these fucking shades, bro.
I say I can stunt wear it on Instagram.
Yes. There was one nigga that got caught. He snatched them and ran and you know. But the point is, bro, niggas will do that, bro, for some fucking materials, man. So with that being said, that's what's glorified in this society, man. Folly, being set at great dignity. That's what's glorified. This is what we're speaking against. All right, we standing in great boldness against the face of such as afflicted. We're speaking against the wickedness that which he perpetuated and which is still being pushed today and being ran under his authority. We're showing Job 9:24, man. All right, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. Was you done with that up? It's 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some cover after, they have erred from the faith. Now, this is the thing. You need money to survive. But you to say money is an defense against pretty much, you know, it's a defense. It's like wisdom is a defense. You know, it can get you out of shit. But he's so wicked, he'll take a bribe and or money to get you out of murder, to get you out of certain situations that you really shouldn't be gotten out of, man.
That's right.
You see, this devil, he in the power seat, and he shouldn't be ruling, man.
Yeah, like just to add to you, like with the bail situation. Like if you got money, you can bail out.
You can bail out.
But if you ain't got no money to make bail, you're gonna sit there to the court date.
And I'm gonna give a name. Y'all can do your own research. Ethan Couch of Texas. Ethan Couch. All right. With the term, what is it? Affluenza? It's not influenza. I believe it's affluenza. You can go and Google that. Ethan Couch, man. And just look that up. What he did and how he got out of it. Ethan Couch. I'm not gonna tell you. Look it up.
says, thou, O man of God, leave these things and follow after righteousness. Right. Why did the Lord say, whatever kingdom he was in, it was always ran by the leaders. So if the Lord said, leave these things, O man of God, because he understood that the higher you get in these kingdoms, the more corrupt you get. Yeah. It's just it's natural because the person who's at the top or the people who are at the top are wicked, man. Yeah. So why would they allow you to get up in that inner circle and you ain't got no dirt on you? That's why you see these, not just these rappers, these high politicians, these niggas be doing all type of shit. They got video and they blackballing a lot of them, man. Well, if you put this evidence out, we'll leak this. We'll do this. That's why this was this. They're not going to release the footage sake, man, because he has some high politicians up in there and different other people in the government. Right, and this is like even like they take the face of this. But what happened with the nigga with the African bitch, man? That dude for real, like that nigga was doing all type of stuff. He was abducting little boys when it was kids, and he was tricking them into being models. And then he would molest them, bro. This shit is a wicked kingdom, man.
Remember that video where the streamer he got invited to one of the initiation parties.
Oh yeah.
And y'all, it was a minute ago, I was putting this into the chat. But he was saying how it was like they like icebreakers, and then they'll go to like different rooms, and each room got a thing where everybody have on masks. Yeah. And in the last room, if you stay to the last room, which means you really with it, they'll make you take your mask off, and they'll blackmail you like the MC. How you record you doing something.
Or they'll put some stuff in your drink, and then you won't even they'll have like Cat Williams said, which he was a part of that shit too. You know, he said you go in the room, you'll see a whole bunch of Edomites with your favorite rapper. You know,
with those drugs too, they'll open you up. You know, how you doing things that you wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Those drugs, man, they need you get around all those different spirits and shit like that. You won't do shit that you would never do. That's why you gotta stay away from this.
And that's why in all these major cities, they have you sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, and they'll take your cell phone, man, so you don't have any video footage. And then it happens in all these major cities, even in Cleveland, which is not as much of a major city, even though they got one of the 12 Federal Reserves here. All right, it's not really a major city, but you'll hear about accounts of individuals having sex parties, orgy parties.
Well, the brother, I ain't gonna say the brother's name, because I know what I'm talking about. He explained to us how he went to a damn white side party, the nigga that used to live in Miami. He said before you go in, they was making you sign that shit. He said he stayed outside of this. More. Oh yeah, I was wondering when I used to work. Actually, I used to work down there with us. I don't know if you. I knew that, bro. They used to do it. They used to rent out the whole fucking hotel, bro. They would dress up BSMP. If you know what that is, it's like it's sexual. This shit was wicked, bro. They would rent out the whole fucking hotel, and then I used to talk to some of the chicks that was working like the room attendants. The room attendants, they would say they would find all type of shit in the world, bro. It was real disturbing to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. The whole hotel, bro.
Right under your nose, man. A lot of them, because I was working at ballet at the time, and when they would come up, they'll be moles, but they'll be like living double lives. Yep. Like they'll tell us like I got a wife at home. This and that.
That's wicked, bro.
But they come into these weekend getaways, and these are like your regular Edomite city councilmen and judges and police officers. You think they regular Edomites? These niggas just a freak. Go back to the Greeks.
A lot of them they're required to do that because, just like you said, the demons require that. Yeah. So then in those different secret societies, they give the issue out and say, listen, you got to do this in order to maintain your position because Satan runs his world. You got to get that spiritual blessing by doing something wrong, bro. And what like the stuff that me and Paul talked about one time I was working down there. I came downstairs in the elevator and shit. These niggas was two grown ass people like a couple, bro. Like one got like a dog leash. He was like walking. It was just weird. It was weird, bro. Like they got a leash on the knee that he walking into the weird, bro. Like he got the dog ears on.
Like NLE Chopper did the bitch took behind her in the other bitch.
Yeah.
They on their knees.
And they let that shit go down at a hotel, bro. A hotel, bro.
Because if you drop the price is right, money talks. That's it. Money talks. You should walk 1,000 miles. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? So, well, you're right, man. That's love. Yeah. It ain't no, you're right. It ain't no limit. You know, these motherfuckers they into all that. Man.
That's what it's saying. It's say, he that love the Lord is hate evil, man. You gotta hate. Yeah, the evil. That's what it's saying at the water. Because you have to hate evil, bro. So once you understand what righteousness is, this is what causes that fervency.
I gotta add to you because individuals develop the mindset, oh well, if it ain't affecting me, it don't got nothing to do with me. I'll try to play the gray area. But in reality, you consent to it. But let's add this factor into it. What if you got children? What if you got children being raised around these same laws and or because you had individuals, I be seeing this shit all the time. You got individuals that'll go and record sending their child into a public restroom, but before they go into the public restroom, they check it. But they checked it with a camera, and there was a grown ass man and he sent his young daughter in there. It was a gay daughter, and he was like, "Is anybody else there? You couldn't check the stalls before he started in the bathroom, man." So I'm just using that as an example. Imagine if you got children here, man.
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. He said, any fornicator,
Which means what? Adulterer.
it says, or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. And that's profane. I thought about that word profane, how Esau is profane, because this is why he profane being outside the temple.
Right.
Okay, because this is his nature. Job said that he wouldn't allow him to be with the dogs of his flock, man. You know, when you see reports of bestiality, who is always the usual suspects, man.
That's right. It's Esau Edom. They're the typical suspect. Even dealing with school. Even dealing with typical grade school. No, not the mass shooters. I'm talking about the teachers who are actually engaging in sexual acts. Every time it comes out, who's the typical face? It's an Edomite, a so-called white person, man. And if I can add even further, because you mentioned the word, and you got to get the word, bring that back. You said, let there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. Well, you got a term called fuck, which is F-U-C-K, which is really an acronym for fornicating under the consent of the king. Meaning what? He who's in a position of power gives you the authority to go and have unlawful sex. That's why John the Baptist was beheaded, right? All right, for having unlawful engagement with such and such. Okay, he called out. He called it out for wickedness. Right, he called it out, man. But that was a form of righteousness. Go ahead.
That's the thing too with this whole Trump and what's her name, Kamala Harris situation. That dude Trump, he was standing on the regular thing for man and woman to be together, but that bitch was standing on what the whole transformer, LB, the outfit community. All right, that was the fight between that too, man. It's freakism.
Because Democrats are liberals. Liberals are all accepting of all, man. Yeah, come as you are. You know, if you want to be a freak by nature, you can do that. You know, that's their whole ideology, man. And I'm glad that bitch lost, man.
Yeah.
Because the Lord didn't want no woman in a position of authority, uplifting you bitches or higher than y'all already are, okay? And pushing and perpetuating that wickedness.
She was consenting on your children being transformed, dude.
That's right. Yeah. That's what I'm getting at. The Lord didn't want that shit. The Lord wanted Trump, Nero in office, who's going to push this damn this chip, man. In the end. Go ahead.
I want to add to as well to that, because it's all confusion when, you'll have a dude claiming to be a woman, and then you'll have a woman claiming to be a male, and they get together. I got a fucking, my neighbor's like that. I want to fucking shoot him in the head. It's a big ass nigga that be wearing a dress, and then he got a woman that's a nigga. That's, in her mind, she acts like she a man, they together. So it's still really man and woman together, but they fucked up in their mind. That's confusion.
With the dyke chicks, like I have never seen a dyke chick in a men's bathroom or a male locker room. But that bitch be swearing on my shit.
Hey, they You ain't never as delusional as a bitch who take a what they call it, a strap on, and then actually moan like she could feel it. So bringing it back. I'm gonna bring it all the way back to what we started off with. Back in Wisdom of Solomon 5:1, then shall a righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as affliction him. And why is that? Because we speaking against the wickedness that this devil fucking pushes, man.
Right, that's right.
It says, and made no account of his labors. Right, they disannul everything that we're doing. Even us standing out here in the middle of the fucking cold, where they said it's 20-some degrees, the real feel is about 4 degrees. We still out here in great boldness, speaking against the wickedness and chatting the downfall of Babylon.
They made no account of our labors, meaning what? They basically don't acknowledge our contribution to this motherfucking place.
Yes.
Because when you see shit on TikTok, you'll have anybody, they saw this fuck. They told, we didn't build America. Black people, niggas, whatever. So that's what it is when they say they made no account of our labors. They don't acknowledge us for our contributions. When you look at the YouTube channel, I told you can look at it, man. All right, it's a channel. Obviously, you can type it in on YouTube. You can search it. It's all called Black People Invented Everything. And they give you a whole litany of all the things that the so-called black man.
The air conditioner.
No, hold on. It's just to name a few. The air conditioner, the stoplight, the filament, the little thing, the light bulb. Peanut butter. The internet. Hey, look. The video game. Somebody, look. The aviation. The planes. You see what I'm saying? The Airbus. Because that's what it was originally called. Airbus. It wasn't called an Airbus. So you got that. They don't give us no acknowledgement for our contributions to society. They try to fucking discredit us and say we didn't do it. But we ain't have a hand in that shit. Even when you look at the motherfucking the NASA program, use the Jake River, they had the movie about that shit. They were the ones who was making that shit jump. Us. See? And they say he give no account of our labors, man. All the blood, sweat, and tears. All the motherfucking inventions. All the recipes to your favorite American dishes. That's right, baby. All that shit. That motherfucking fried chicken that the world loves. Baby, that fucking fried chicken that the world loves. They got that shit from Jake, baby.
Where we want to go, there's a Mexican restaurant. Here it is. They wanted to get rid of the damn Mexican, but they love these Edomite stuff even at their establishment. Instagram, Edomite, he picked the pie. Then he said,
that's him. Yeah, him.
Oh, you said I'm mixing cotton. Then he looked up. He was like, "You see how easy that was? Black people did not build America, and they don't deserve reparations."
Yeah, right. Well, look, nigga. The thing about it, bro. You watched the movie 12 Years a Slave. Yep. With Leonardo DiCaprio. He was a Jake. He a Jake though. Leonardo DiCaprio. That's why he was even sympathetic with Jake. Because you remember Solomon, he had wrote the letter the one time, gave it to that one Edomite, he sold him out. He sold him fucking out. That's how you know he was a real piece of shit. He was a real devil. You hear me? And then you had Leonardo DiCaprio. He wrote that letter. They gave him to Leonardo DiCaprio. He made sure he got free. You know, but in that movie, I said it to say this because what the poem just mentioned about this devil on TikTok picking motherfucking 2 cotton balls. And he say, see how easy that was? He said, you see how easy that was? Nigga, we had my bitch Patsy. That nigga ain't never seen 12 Years a Slave. My bitch Patsy, she picking 500 pounds of that shit. 500 pounds of cotton, nigga. See, I'm picking the men on the plantation, my nigga. So look, don't pick motherfucking 500 pounds of cotton, nigga. For decades, right? You know what I'm saying? For years, after year after year, day after day, night after night, week after week, month after month, year after year. It's like it's never ending.
Hot as fuck, by the way.
People dying of what you call that when they dehydration.
Yes.
People dropping dead. Heat stroke. And then go ahead, keep reading that.
I wasn't done. I wasn't done at all. Back in Wisdom of Solomon 5. Verse 1 again. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as afflicted him and made no account of his labor. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Yeah, so they terrified with it. That's why we gonna keep coming out here.
Just like
hey, we gonna keep coming out. We ain't gonna never stop. We gonna never stop coming out here, you motherfuckers. Until the Lord bring us off the street, we gonna keep coming out here. We fight. We gonna give them the Lord no rest, man. And tell it to the yeah, man. The pressure bust fights, man. You niggas ain't built for pressure like we is, man.
Hell no.
You see?
Hey, just like Pilate's wife, she was troubled in her dream, all right, by Yahweh Shai, man. All right, they gonna be troubled with terrible fear. Not just a little fear, terrible fear.
We on that ass all year round where it's cold, rain, sleep, or snow.
Hey, it's like that nigga said, because you quoted him, Terry Crews on Everybody Hate Chris. He said, when you go to sleep, I'm gonna be there. He was talking to Malvo. He said when you go to take a shower, I'm gonna be there. God damn it! Every time you close your eyes, you're gonna have visions of Jake on your ass, man. He continues to read and say, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. It says so far beyond
because it's gonna be strange to them, man. When we get bent up on those UAPs, man, right? Chariots of Israel, you see. Cause that's what it is. Cause we mentioned about slavery. Cause we ain't picking cotton, but it's literally like the modern day motherfucker. It's modern day cotton picking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go punch in the clock, nigga. That's when you picking cotton. You go punch in the motherfucking clock. You gotta go third shift. You gotta set your motherfucking 5 alarms. Cause you keep hitting the motherfucking snooze.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? This is a modern day slavery, man. So. Yeah. Come. You know? So the strangeness of our salvation, man, it's gonna be a strange occurrence, man. Right. When you see those tractor beams beam me up and these brothers up and all the elect, Lord willing. You know, ain't like man, we elect. I ain't no more Lord willing.
It said so far beyond all they look for. So this is beyond, because it says in the second Ezra 2. All right, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, man. Hey, they gonna wish they was in that position. They gonna, in this same chapter tell you that this was evil we had sometimes in the region. As I keep reading down, man. As a matter of fact, it's the next verse. It says, and they repenting and groaning, bro. So they gonna be repenting, then they gonna want to get penitent. All right, because you're gonna have, just like back in time past, that Edomites trying to be saved with Jake too, man. All right, trying to fight alongside of Jake, man.
This is the thing too, because we have the power right now, the power of information. But when we get the power of the physical, it's gonna be a whole different level, dude.
That's it.
Coming for you, man.
It says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit. I don't know if you've ever heard someone groaning in pain, man. Yeah, it's not a pleasant sound, man. Even a devil, right? It says, for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach, right? And that's what they did. They gave us different bywords and proverbs as far as name. Or they had us in derision. They had us sleep once upon a time. But the trick is out, man. I mean, the truth is out. All right, you know, it's out the bag, man. And it's never going back in it. You see?
Yeah, because like we started off this, going into the year of our deliverance. It's judgment and the destruction of Esau, man.
They go hand in hand.
Yeah, they go hand in hand.
They're simultaneous. You know, it's a little bit more. It says we fools.
Yeah, because all these Edomites, y'all are fucking fools, man. Y'all don't know nothing, man.
Because what
you Edomites, y'all don't know nothing, man. You fucking Amalekites, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all go into the Thummim. You niggas try to motherfucker be Project Looking Glass ass niggas. You stupid ass motherfuckers. Y'all don't even read the scriptures. Y'all don't go into the prophecies of the scriptures, nigga. So y'all don't motherfucking know nothing. Y'all is fools, man. Y'all Edomites fools.
They try to basement. Here it is. They try to value IQ, which is what your intelligence. What is it? Intelligence what? Quotient. The water. Intelligence quotient. Here it is. They try to balance or judge you off of your IQ, but here it is. You don't even understand the scriptures, man. It was who was it that said was it Roosevelt? Was it? who said that a thorough understanding of the Bible.
President
Roosevelt, he said is more worth more than a college education, man. You know, so here it is. Y'all, then you're gonna acknowledge yourself to be a fucking fool, man.
And the scriptures say that the wisdom of this world is foolish with the Most High, man.
Right.
It says, we fools, verse 4, Wisdom of Solomon 5:4, we fools are counting his life madness and his end to be without honor.
Yeah, right. Yeah, con. That's what they say about the prophets, man. Oh, yeah. They always and they always try to make the prophets seem like they crazy or deranged. They always do that.
Unhinged.
When you watch that show Power with 50 Cent, that show that he had with what's a nigga name Ghost and his son Tyreek and all them motherfuckers. Kendrick Lamar, he had a cameo in that show, and he was a prophet. And they try to make it feel like he was bugged out and shit. Yep. You see? You see it say right there, say that they gonna call themselves fools, but right now we the fools. But in that day, they gonna acknowledge that they was the real fools all along.
We're not fools. We appear as fools.
Right.
But in reality, we have the knowledge of the heavens, man. Whereas they're going to be the true fools in that day when it's not their understanding. Isaiah 47 is not going to deliver them in that time, man. Continuing on, it says we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. So they thought that what we doing, they say if it don't make change, it don't make sense, man. You know, it's like if it don't make sense, it don't make change, man. You know, here it is. They think that what we're doing, it doesn't amount to anything, but in reality, we're getting the blood off our hands and we're laboring for a kingdom. All right, an everlasting kingdom that's to be without rule, man. Without end.
Not only that, this knowledge that we're in, they trump all knowledge of the world because you got dumbasses still thinking about, is the earth flat? Who built the pyramids? You know what I'm saying? They still lost the source of that, man. But we got the keys to all things, man.
Say that the election have attained it, but the rest of the blind. Yes, you know, as knowledge increases in the earth, ignorance is increasing as well.
Continuing on, Wisdom of Solomon 5:5. How is he numbered among the children of God and his lot among the saints?
Yeah, that's what they gonna be saying. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be basically they gonna be a disbelief because all the stigma that was attached to us in this society, man, that we just nobodies. You know what I'm saying? We came from monkeys and all these motherfucking what's this shit called? All these fucking falsehoods about Israel, about the Lord's people, man.
Yeah.
And then the fact that you motherfuckers really believe that shit.
Evolution is not real.
Y'all really believe that y'all the people of the Lord, man? Come on, man.
The scriptures tell you that he created some species terrestrial and some celestial, but you know, in that same chapter, I believe 1 Corinthians 15, in that same chapter, it pretty much goes into it. Evolution isn't biblical, man.
But yeah,
you ain't gonna turn, because they used to have books about this shit as a child. You ain't gonna turn from a goddamn monkey. Even Cat Williams said it. He said, "Why is there still monkeys there?"
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
you ain't gonna turn from a goddamn monkey into a goddamn human being,
You
man.
turn to a damn silverback.
But he pushed that for a long ass time, calling us monkeys, man. Pushing that whole ideology about bananas and eating watermelon and all that shit, man. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying, man? Big Op was quoting that 1 Corinthians 15. When you read that chapter, it says the difference.
right, yeah, right.
The earthly body and the celestial.
That's the point.
Some of you niggas are monkeys the way you back though, man.
Yeah,
Wow,
that is.
Well, you had the one. It was a video on social media. The one nigga, he was literally like monkeys. That nigga was goddamn with the monkey elbows. He had the goddamn anybody on his back. That nigga was bro. He looked just like a monkey, bro. Like real talk, bro. You know that nigga like Tarzan. This nigga turned into Tarzan in this motherfucker there. Yeah, man.
Wisdom of Solomon 5:6 says, "Therefore have we erred from the way of truth and the light."
The way of truth in the scriptures, man. You know, the wisdom, understanding, knowledge. How about Shemi Awashai? That's the way of truth, man.
If I can add to you, these devils only cared about the Bible. These devils only cared about the Bible when it benefited and served them. All right, servants obey your masters. Pushing that whole ideology on us during slavery. They even showed it during the movie Nat Turner, A Birth of a Nation. That's only the time when they adhere to the scriptures. Once this truth came out and we start getting a hold of it and really studying the scriptures and seeing that we fit the curses and so on and so forth, they dissing all the scriptures, man. They, like you always say, who was it? Rogan, the President Rogan, that pushed that this is the year of the Bible. Yeah, 1978 or Reagan. What was it? 1983? Yeah. 1983.
Proclamation 50:18.
Let's go. That this is the year of the Bible for the nation, right? They only used it and benefited when it served them. Just like the very first time that Donald Trump was inaugurated, they read from the book of wisdom. That wisdom was the wisdom of Solomon in the Apocrypha, man. The only time they acknowledge it is when it serves them. They never benefit.
They make you swear on it in court.
Keep going. It says, therefore have we erred from the way of truth and the light of righteousness.
The light of righteousness, this wisdom, understanding, knowledge.
Have not shined unto us.
So they don't get it. They're darkness.
And the sun
These Edomites, they're darkness. They don't see no light, man. You see, you motherfuckers. That's why you got the saying, misery love company. Y'all motherfuckers in the second place, you gonna bring me down there too? Just like y'all did my nigga on the movie Get Out. Y'all would put me in the second place. Oh, you goddamn Edomites. You want to give me a drink a cup of tea and put a spell on me. Oh, that motherfucking hocus pocus. I put a spell on you. You motherfucker want me to... Yo, bro, you motherfucker want me to be in darkness, utter darkness with you? The Heavenly Father said he called us out of darkness into his marvelous light. So you niggas ain't getting the light. The light ain't for you niggas. You don't want it.
It says, and the Son of Righteousness rose not upon us. We worried ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction.
That's all you did, man.
Wallow in wickedness and destruction.
That's all you did, man. You wearied yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You went tired.
Look at that word right there.
Weary means to grow faint, man. It means to grow faint and be exhausted.
Yeah, you exhausted from doing all this. You tired. Bro, you really? That's why. And that's why these devils. That's why they have those bags under their eyes. They got some.
They look crazy as fuck right now.
They got a condition known as they will be classified as an insomniac. You know what I'm saying? That's a person who they can't sleep.
That's why they might sleep. They go hard on fucking caffeine coffee. That's why they buy it.
Energy drinks, all that shit.
You eat them like y'all look terrible. If you ain't no beast,
will give you weight. That's what they believe.
Look at
the American diet is terrible.
Look at a worn down hole versus like a white material. Yeah, that bitch looks worn down like a
bro
that working strong.
What's this Edomite that just recently passed? I don't know if they were Prince Charles or Prince. If one of these so-called princes that passed, he was up in his like 80s or 90s, bro. He looked terrible, bro.
Bro.
Jake be up in age. I'm talking about over 100 years old, still able to fucking function and go run, bro. Go ahead.
They built a damn coffee drive-through at my job, man. That's how serious these Edomites taking coffee.
Yeah, they don't get their Starbucks, they gonna lose their fucking mind.
Oh, hell yeah.
They gonna lose their marbles, bro.
Well, Starbucks is on strike.
Go ahead. It was. This one in particular. It says, verse 7. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 7. I'm gonna stop at 8. It says, we worried ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yeah, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way, but as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it.
Yeah, y'all don't.
I was thinking like y'all the scripture say that you wise and there. You done searched everything out. You done been under every cave, nook, cranny, but you ain't figured out. You ain't figured out the righteousness of the scripture that the end is not for you, man.
Yeah.
No, he figured it out. Well, it's Psalms the 50th chapter.
But he don't believe it.
It's gonna say he passed it behind you.
He disannulled it. Right. He doesn't regard it. He made no account of our labors, right? It says verse 8. That's it. What hath pride profited us? That's a question mark. All right, it said, what hath pride profited us, or what good have riches our vaulting brought?
So what have pride profited us? The answer to that is Malachi 4:1. The nuclear missiles, man. All the proud shall be what? Stop. That's the answer to that question, man.
That's it, man. And we understand it, but you don't. But you're gonna find out for yourself, man. The Lord is getting ready to destroy you, Edomites. This is the hope of year, all right, of our deliverance. And also the downfall and destruction of Esau, Edom, and through the Spirit, man, the apostles haven't been wrong each year. So here it is. We coming into the time that you devils are about to be judged. And when the judgment comes, you're gonna know that there's a power that rule and reign in the earth, and his name is Yahweh Shemiah Shai, man. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah to the 30 verse 23. Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord go forth with fury, a continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked.
What's that talking about?
Destruction.
Missiles.
That's what, yeah, that's what
And
we're
the
going
chariots,
into.
fire, the abomination of both. You know, because I think of I want to say Nahum, they're going through it as well. You know, but you're right because that's the curse that goes over the whole earth, man. You know, he said he's gonna add that fire to that fire, man. You know, to the nuclear destruction. So ain't no escaping this judgment, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah.
It ain't no escaping this judgment, man.
Verse 24. The fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh shall not return until he have done it.
Con. So the Lord good, look, man, it ain't gonna be. The scripture says that he shall and not at all acquit the wicked.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Those who was not to drink have drunken. They shall thou altogether go unpunished. Thou shalt not go unpunished. Y'all shall surely drink of it. So that's gonna be that wine without mixture, man.
Jeremiah 30 and 24. The fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh Shemiah shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days he shall consider it.
That's why the scriptures say that Babylon, all right, the great, you know, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, man. See, the America's about to get the same judgment that Sodom and Gomorrah received, man. Those 5 cities, man. All right, and that's ultimately nuclear hellfire from on high. All right, judgment from on high. The Lord is about to, rain down judgment from the stars, man. Does got anything else? Hey, so we hope this was edifying. We let it give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. Again, double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, rule well, much love, citation to the Akim, scattered abroad, across the folks on the earth, pushing the word of sincerity and the truth. So we say shalom. Shalom.